Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello everybody,
Without
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Couldn't squeeze it through.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art. Oh, what a climb! Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davids. Bernardo Silva making good progress on the right-hand side. Maradona. Now Davids. Davids puts his foot on the gas. Maradona. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bernardo Silva in with the challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a rate. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, played right into his path. Costa Curta. Vieira. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's pulled back.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Bernardo Silva clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. And it's played forward. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yeah. Neymar. It'll be a throw-in. Gilberto Silva, and it's Beckham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Davids. Vieira. Oh, this is a terrific run. And it's Maradona. Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of
Nunez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gnabry. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate...
Great chance! Has another go! That's a half-decent try. Gnabry plays it in. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Galatasaray! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Darwin. And they're not Not going to make any further progress now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Darwin. Now it's Gnabry. They get a throw in. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries scooping one.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going. But at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming. Because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Picked out brilliantly, and Messi! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aim forwards. And it's Maradona. That'll be a throw-in. Vieira. And that has put paid to that. Gnabry. Always onto this. Now it's Darwin. Yep, it's a corner. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
And it's Messi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Davids. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Darwin. Now it's Osimhen. Opts to play it back. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Maradona. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids. Shot goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Interesting ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he was quick to react. Could be danger here. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
6.
The pass has gone astray.
Number 9. Mbappe.
And it's
Number
Holland.
26.
Davids.
Coming on the field. Number 22. Alexander Arnold.
Oh, that's not going to count.
14,
And we go
Gullit.
again.
Number 18.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some
Number
disagreement,
8.
as usual, but they've got it right.
Substitutions taking place.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's heaved it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just...
He's had a shot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's one! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
After 86
Galatasaray
minutes.
clearly executed that
Number
with
20.
considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the players recovered.
Number 10. Messi.
A case now of
Coming on to
complete
replace
control.
him is
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Mohamed
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Beautifully
There will be
policed that
3 minutes
midfield. The
added
opposition
time.
have been handcuffed.
And the shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Galatasaray are having a ball here. Well, tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Gnabry.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well read. Nice interception. Can he latch on to this? Gnabry. Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. Has a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta works it forward, and here's Neymar. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Now, who's going to be first to this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying...
Can he put it away? Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Goal scorer after 16 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Gilberto Silva. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. So what can they make of this? And it's Dele Alli. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. But
oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Bardacci clears it away. Little pass back.
they're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Dybala tries making a foray down the right. Dele Alli. Dybala. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gnabry goes short. And here's Gnabry. There's the header. Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Dybala. Gnabry has it out wide and in space. Dybala. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kimmich. Zaire Emery. Oh, great chance! Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Look at the space here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And it's Kane. Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And now, to all members of the
On the
crowd,
face of it,
I'd like
it looks
to
a
ask
fair
you to
reflection
join me
of what
in
we've all
wishing
seen,
our
Peter.
birthday boy
Some
a
incisive
very
play one
special
side,
birthday.
battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's played him through. Dele Alli. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Davids. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a... And he's following up! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Number 6, Neymar!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's a terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gilberto Silva, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Defending was strong and firm. Davids.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Dele Alli.
Just about up to
Number
the hour now.
17, De Bruyne. Number 20, Kane.
Ronaldinho
Number 15,
Face to face with his great rival.
Dybala. Coming on the field, number 21.
are certainly playing with an intense focus
Number
in
4,
executing their play.
Camp. Number 13,
Goes with it effortlessly.
Number 18, Memphis. The attendance for this match was
Davids gets over and
71,649.
intercepts. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, great run, magical! Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. He could be in here. Alexander-Arnold. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. Memphis Depay. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gnabry. Big header! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution in progress.
So this to pull level. What a save by Seaman!
Substitution on the field. Number 33, Zaire Emery.
Oh, that's
Coming
such a
on
good
the
run.
field
More
is
of that, please.
number 8, Let's. Substitutions taking place.
And he's straight offside. And here's Højlund. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Bergkamp. He gets big. And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's a key interception. Gardacha.
I think
Added
we're about
minutes
to
has
see
been
a
indicated.
frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
In he goes again! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That was a given. It always was.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what...
Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's found support out wide. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello
riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet. And he's gone looking for safety. Quality ball. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Pullet. And here's Maradona. Neymar. Hits one!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to
Conte! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. We can run on to that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Alexander-Arnold. First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. That's a nicely measured pass. And the pass is intercepted. Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
And it's been given away. Chance! Davids. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. And here's Torres. With Kante. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Amrabat. Conte. With Kante. Speculative strike. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
David Villa looking to run onto it. Neymar. Maradona. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. He's had a hit! And they're back on the ball again. And here's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet. There's the hit! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold, chance here to counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And here's Maradona. And here's Neymar. Chouameni. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres gets through on his own.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Stands located by the gates.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. There's the start of the second half. That pass has been well intercepted. He's under a lot of pressure there. Van Bouten
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
They get a throw in. Costa Curta. David Villa. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. North Korea with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. Passing nice and neat. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. That could spell trouble. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Gets his pass away. Maradona. Conte. Driving on and making good progress. David Villa. Now it's Perez. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. They probably needed an early goal in this
The
one,
attendance
just
for
to
this
give them the
match was
confidence and belief to push on and look for an
80,314.
equaliser.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Messi. That is good strength. And Messi! And yes, it's there! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And he's intervened well there. Interesting ball. That looks a cracking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. And it's Fernando Torres. Just a quarter of an hour to play. David Villa. Oh, good ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he was quick to react.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Deftly done. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Hullet. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chouameni. Coming on to replace him is Wilshere. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Gerrard. Wilshere wins the duel this time.
There will be 3 minutes
All
at a
shows there will
time.
be 3 extra minutes. Hullet, decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great ball if he can get there. Pass is just off target. That has not gone well. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. A wonderful effort all by himself.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckham could move up a gear here. Torres, that has been slung wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here, and the finish! There it is! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the...
And point! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Beckham. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
That is good strength. Beckham. Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. And it's Fernando Torres. Aim forwards. Neymar. Beckham. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got the shot away! Ronaldinho! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get away here? Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Gilberto Silva. Vieira. Davids. Rodri gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pressing high and with purpose. Vieira. It's Ronaldinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. Interesting ball.
That looks a good ball through.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Davids. Floated up and over. Neatly clipped into space. Thuram makes the interception.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Davids. Beckham. And here's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Hullet. Neymar. Saka gets rid without sophistication. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. And Hullet! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Público presente na partida de
That's a throw.
hoje, 70.987 espectadores.
Gilberto Silva. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And here's Hullet. He's through. Now is he in? Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So time for
Camisa
change.
17.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Camisa
A
6.
case now of complete
Camisa
control.
11.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22.
Vinicius Junior
Camisa 13.
looking for the runner.
Camisa
He's in
23.
plenty of space here.
Camisa
It's a good
9.
foot in there.
Camisa 5.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Thuram. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ronaldinho. And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. 75 minutes played. Fiddles it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing. That is good alertness. Thuram. Davids. Beckham.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Beckham. Thuram. Davids. Messi. Foot in. Played with finesse. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckham. He's had it taken off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, it's come loose. And they're quick to get it back. Ronaldinho! And that's off target. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kluivert is in a really good position out wide. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. As you can see, we've already started here. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. It's Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. He has found the way through.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Gullit running with the ball. Bellingham. And here's Maradona!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Maradona is offering a wry smile there.
Bayern Munich with the corner, there first. He's had it! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Big header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, terrible pass. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge, Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. So we're still where we started right now. That has been cut short. He's looking to set free a runner. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is the time you need that pace. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Decent hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. He had to make that, and he did make it. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Ah, he's given it away. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. Davids. Vieira. Not Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro gets it away. Now who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goals.
Outside the stadium gate.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Belling.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And here's Maradona. It's Eto'o! That's caused a worry or two.
Bayern Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Maldini. Opts to play it back. Goalless still. Either side really getting onto the front foot. Messi, and Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Bayern Munich can
Maradona.
now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field. Number 16. Messi. Number
First an hour into
15.
the second half.
Diego Forlan. The attendance for this match was
Alexander-Arnold.
62,005.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excess.
Real chance! Got to be quick to to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's straight offside. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram gets over and intercepts. He's headed upfield, and it's Neymar. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
All over in seconds. He's had a shot! Messi getting this one clear. Mbappe. Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Neymar. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bellingham.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 4 coming up here. Would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is out of play. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
And there's going to be another change here. Vinicius Junior coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, it's Gerrard. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Quite squeezed that one through. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham is fouled. Gerrard. Forlan in acres of space out wide. Now it's Bellingham.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's Beckham. Vinicius Junior. We are into overtime. Maradona. Driving on and making good progress. He could be in here. Now it's Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Out for a throw. Now it's Forlan, and it's Messi. He's having a go! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Forlan! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello attendees,
What were your
this
thoughts
is
on
a
today's game then,
lost
Jim?
children's
I've been in this
announcement.
position myself,
With
and
the
this will
father
be
of a
difficult
boy
to
in
take.
the
They did
green
everything
backpack,
right but
kindly
scored,
contact
but
a
at least I
nearby member
suppose
of
they can
staff.
reflect on a few positives from this one.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
घोडे नि आएछ आधे भर्खर ए घोडे त खेलिरहेछ कि क्या ई फुटबलमा देखेर त्यसलाई त मैले त्यही ग्रुपमा घोडेले हेरिहालेछ भने साउन्ड चाहिँदैन कि तँलाई के काम साउन्ड तैँले गोल खाएको साउन्ड किन हेर्नु पर्छ तँलाई तेरि यार यो मोड्रिडको स्टेडियम हो कि कसको स्टेडियम हो यार के नट सपोर्टेड टिम
हेलो
अनि साउन्ड किन चाहियो भने तँलाई हे भगवान
हेलो
हेलो यो घोडे
ओहो टके पनि छ के गरेर आयो तिमीहरू
तँ आगे यहाँ आज हार्यो भनेर हेर्न यहाँ रोइरहेछ नि के हो त रेडी भयो कि ल ऊ मोड्रिड लिएर खेल्ने रे भाइ घोडे कुरा सुनि
यत्तिकै हाल्ने
यसलाई अब साउन्ड चाहियो रे हेर्ने अब अति जे पाइ
तिमीहरू के गरेर फिफा खेलेर हो
भर्खर आयो हामी त
ए
कस्तो दे भने चाहिँ 5 मिनेट वेस्ट गरेर दे रे ल सुरु ल त के गरेर घोडे
म नि यतिकै गेम खेलेर यहाँ साइडमा भिडियो हेरेर बसेर फिफा होइन पेस ठिकै छ यार तेरो के छ धेरै भयो त यार तँसँग गफ नगरे त्यसको काटेर आइरहेको रहेछ किन
तेरो आवाज काटिरहेछ कि टुवाके ए बोलेकै छैन क्या हो
त्यसले जानी गरेर हो क्या बिर्छ त बोले जस्तो गरेर
खेलिरहेछ
अब सुनिरहेछ अहिले सुनिरहेछ अघि
तैँले मोड्रिड इज बेस्ट भनेर भने सुनिरहेछ त
झन् मोड्रिड जितोस् भने आज लिग एउटा मोड्रिडले लगायो सालाले बालेन्ड डोर जित्छ भनेर बसेर झन् त बेर छैन नि क्लोज हुन्थ्यो नि
गोल धरि हान्थ्यो त्यो गोल लागि गोल र असिस्ट हान्थ्यो
को राफिन्या बार्सिलोनाले अर्को दुईटै कप जित्या हो स्पेनिस त्यो कोपा डेल रे र अर्को पनि एउटा के कप हुन्छ दुवै जित्या हो
कोपा डेल रे मात्रै जितेछ
ए अर्को एउटा फाइनल भएको छैन हो कहिले हो त्यो
अर्को के छ यार कोपा डेल रे बाहेक
अर्को एउटा हुन्छ नि होइन
खोइ खेलेछ जस्तो लागेन यार एउटा मात्र याद छ मलाई त
दुईटा जितिसक्यो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
कुसँग जित्छ क्या अर्को है यादै यार मलाई
खै त जित्या जस्तो लाग्छ यार दुईटै जितिसक्यो जस्तो लाग्यो यसपालि के हो के जित्यो होइन होला त्यसो भए
जिते छैन एक गोल हाल्न सकेको छैन
तिमीहरू दुईजना खेलेर कि तीनजना खेलेर
अहिले दुईजना मात्रै खेल्दा छ
ए
र फिनाले जित्दिने भयो यार अब बालेन्डोर हुँदा
त्यही भने यार यामालले जित्नु भेट्छ न अझ के
दिनु होला त्यसले त
त्यस्तो यार बार्सा एम्बापेसँग त्यस्तो हाइलाइन खेलेर पनि लास्टमा जित्यो यार छ्या
त्यही भने कस्तो हो त्यो डिफेन्सिभ एरर नि सबै डिफेन्सिभ एरर अफेन्सिभ त गोल खाइरहेको थियो नि डिफेन्सिभ एररमा ज्याम ज्याम गोल खायो त्यो कस्तो मिडफिल्डले भएन कि मोड्रिडको के गरे के भयो लास्ट झुकेको
डिफेन्स सब कुरेर बसेर होला फ्रीमा साइन गर्नलाई
अस्तिदेखि लिए भन्दा छु फेरि
होइन हो नि बुला राइट ब्याक
अब त
हेर्दा लास्ट
किन्नै
सिजन
पर्यो
किन
कि
लास्ट राइट ब्याक साइन नगरेको किन त ल कोही छैन
मुला कारवाल घाइते नै थिएन भास्केस खेलि नै रहेको थियो अनि कारवाल घाइते होला भनेर सोचेकै थिएन नि कारवाल त मिड
होइन
सिजन थियो नि
विन्टरमा पनि किनेन एक त कहाँ मुला भास्केस कहाँ राइट ब्याक हो त अनि
होइन तर पहिलेदेखि नै राइट ब्याकै खेल्दा थियो नि यो फर्स्ट सिजन होइन नि त फर्स्ट सिजन होइन नि के रे
पहिल्यैदेखि कुरिरह होला नि त भने
पहिलेदेखि यसलाई लास्ट ट्रेन्ड लग्यो भनेर यसलाई ठुलो चोट परेछ
चोट भन्दा नि बोर भयो नि खतरा अब लिभरपुलको त्यत्रो प्लेयर किन्नु थियो अझ पैसा पनि आएन
लास्ट मोमेन्टसम्म अनि साइन गराउनु कुरेर बस्यो अनि त्यस्तै भयो नि
कहाँ 2 वर्ष अगाडिदेखि साइन गर्न खोजे अरे मड्रिडले भनेदेखि नगरे अरे 2 वर्ष भयो त्यही भएर भयो त
अर्कै धन्दा छ त्यहाँ लिभरपुलले पनि उकिन्छ जस्तो छ त अनि स्ट्राइकर नयाँ
को
यो केरेज आउने कुरा सुनिरहेको थिएँ यार मैले
ए हो र खै आर्सेनल भन्दै थियो त
आर्सेनल लिभरपुल पनि सुन्ने अब त्यो अहिलेको त्यो ट्रान्सफर न्युजहरू सब जे भन्दै भएको छ
सबैजनासँग त्यही सबजनासँग लिङ्क छ अनि जसले किने पनि अब भनेको थिएँ त मैले भन्दै
अझ मड्रिडको लाइनअप त्यस्तो बनाउँछ यार मान्छेहरूले भयभरको डे पनि रे हकिमी पनि आउँछ रे त्यसपछि सबै आउँछ मेन्डेज रे तैँले रेड कार्ड खाएको थाहा छ कि थाहा छैन यस्तो मूर्ख छ यार ट्वाक अनि अघि तैँले त्यस्तो ब्याकबाट फल हानेर अनि रेड कार्ड खाएदेखि जस्तो होइन मिडफिल्डमा रेड कार्ड खाएर भनिदिनु पनि पर्ने रे अनि त्यसपछि त्यही भएर गोल हाने
मड्रिडले सेन्टर ब्याक एउटा त किन्नै पर्छ यार को किन्छ होला
सालिबा बेस्ट हुन्थ्यो जस्तो लाग्छ है
त्यही किन्दै त आनन्द हुन्थ्यो बरु
त्यो नयाँ पुच्चे पनि खतरै छ भनेर भन्थ्यो यार तर यो
त्यो तर अब खै मड्रिडको लागि चाहिँ रेडी हो कि होइन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
त्यो भन्दा त त्यो अब असेन्सियो नै अलिकति अलि बेटर भइसक्यो भने बच्चै किन्ने भए त असेन्सियो छ बरु राम्रै किन्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
सलिबा र ग्याब्रियल दुईजनै किनिदिने के बेस्ट पैसा पनि छ मड्रिडसँग त्यत्रो कति वर्ष भयो खर्च नगरे
पैसा पनि त हुनुपर्ने यार प्लेयर त किन्नै पर्ने भएको छ यार खै कस्तो नकिन्दा
होइन चुवामेनी मिडफिल्डमा भएपछि राम्रो भइहाल्छ नि मिडफिल्ड खास चाहिँदैन के
त्यही पछाडि झऱ्यो कि यतिकै अफ पोजिसन खेल्दा छ अनि कहाँ हुन्छ कि
एकजना कामाभिङ्गा मिडफिल्डमा त देखाइ छैन मैले कति भइसक्यो
कामाभिङ्गालाई त अब मलाई बेदोसै जस्तो लाग्छ यार कामाभिङ्गा चाहिँ बरु
त्यो पिएसजीले पो खतरा यार साला त्यो जाउ नेभेज अनि फिटिन्या अझ त्यो जाइर एमरी त अहिले खेलै छैन तीनजना यस्तो सेम खतरा मिडफिल्ड पुच्चीहरू लिएर बसेछ
मेन्डेज त लेफ्ट ब्याक हो नि
मेन्डेज भनेर वाउ नेभेज भने चाउ नेभेज
मिडफिल्ड त यार के हो फर्मै भएको छ नि
मिडफिल्ड चाहिँदैन त्यत्रो मिडफिल्डर छ बेलिङहम छ
अब त्यो बालवर्डे मेन खतरा मिडफिल्डरै सबै छ नि चाहिने
हो
मिडफिल्डर
भ्यालभर्डे
यसो कसरी खेल्ने यार भन्छ यो सुस्त
एक
टाइप
हातले खेल्ने
खेलिरहेको छ
एक हातले खेल्ने हो
झुकेर रिचिम गरिदियो दिनु पर्ने रे ल
हो सुपर कोपा जित्या रहेछ त बार्सिलोनाले मड्रिडसँगै 5-2
कहिले होइन होला यार
हो भने मड्रिडलाई हराएको छ अब त्यही मड्रिडसँग एउटा फाइनल हारेको मड्रिडलाई अर्को एउटा फाइनल हराएकै याद छ कि मलाई अस्ति मात्रै हो कति हारे होला त्यसले बिर्सिसक्यो
4 गेम हारे चाहिँ थाहा छ मड्रिड 4 पुरो भने
हो
Copa del Rey. They also won the Spanish Super Cup today.
त्यही सुपर कोपा हो के भन्छ
खै टुवाके बोल्नै छोडे यार के हो
लास्ट ध्यान दिएर खेल्न थाल्यो होला अनि कहाँ अनि आकारसँग खेलेर हुन्छ त अनि
यसले च्यालेन्ज गर्छ अनि
बार्सिलोनाको सब रिस तँलाई खुवाउने भयो यसले अब आज बाम जस्तो कुरा गर्न थाल्यो यार हराइदिन्छु भनेर बाम के छ यार बामसँग कुरा भयो त तिमीहरूको गएदेखि
गए थिइन् त कहाँ कुरा भन्नु बाबसँग
के भन्दैछ त बाम हिजो कुरा भएको थियो अरे
फ्लोरिडा जान लाग्नु भएर बामलाई के फोन गरेको थियो भन्दै
बाम फ्लोरिडा एक्सपर्ट ए अनि बामले के सजेसन दियो नजा भने क्या
बामले लाजे पाइती कुरा गर्थ्यो अरे म भावे भन्ने बेला सबै बाम म भावेमा सक्दै
नजा भने क्या म भावे जाँदिन थिएँ बाबुले फोन उठायो त्यही खतरा हो मेन त के भइरहेछ अरे बामको
ठिकै छ भन्थ्यो हामीलाई यहाँ आउँदाखेरि त यस रे अफसाइड गोल अरे यस रे फेरि 5 गोल खाइरहेछ 5 गोल खाएर यस रे अनि 1 गोल अफसाइडमा हानेर बापरे कत्रो भ्याल्यु गर्दो रहेछ यसलाई गोल यस नै भन्थ्यो
आज त्यो एम्बापेले टच गरे हो लास्ट त्यो एउटा डिसअलाउ भएको गोल
त्यो गोल हुनु पर्थ्यो यार अब अब्स्ट्रक्सन भनेर नदिया होला तर कसरी अब्स्ट्रक्सन भन्ने यार त्यो त खै
एक्सन त छोड्यो तर छोएन जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई छोथेन हो
छोएन नि अभियसली छोएन नि के भने टुवाके तैँले
हो त्यो एक्सन भएपछि त्यो अफसाइडै दिन्छ दिन त तर त्यसले बरु छोड्दै भए चाहिँ गोल हुन्थ्यो त्यसले अलि
त्यो त कसरी नेचुरल पोजिसनमा छ यार ह्यान्डको कसरी म त पेनाल्टी दिने यार यो ह्यान्डको एकदम जे पाइदिसक्यो रुलहरू
होइन त्यो त ठिकै हो त त्यो एकदम नजिक भएर नदिया होला त्यो त होइन एकदम नजिकबाट सुट हाने हातमा लाग्छ नि त
नजिकबाट अब त्यो रियाक्ट गर्नलाई नेचुरल ह्यान्ड पोजिसनमै छ भनेर नदिया हो कि यस्तो एक्सटेन्ड गराएपछि दिँदैन थियो
अनि त्यसपछि बल टु ह्यान्ड हो नि त ह्यान्ड टु बल भन्दा भन्नाले बल झ्याममा हान्दाखेरि हात्तेमा लाग्यो नि त होइन
त्यही ह्यान्ड आजकल अलिकति कम्प्लेक्स छ पहिला भन्दा
ह्यान्ड त मन परि जे गरे पनि आफूलाई दियो भने हो जस्तो लाग्छ आफूलाई दिएन भने होइन जस्तो लाग्छ त्यही हो ह्यान्ड
अब मलाई त्यो गोल हान्ने बेलामा डियोङकै ह्यान्ड जस्तो लाग्थ्यो हातले यस्तो कन्ट्रोल गरेको थियो
त्यो अस्ति आर्सनल पिएसजीको पनि अब कतिले ह्यान्ड होइन भन्दा रहेछ मलाई त त्यो त क्लियर ह्यान्ड जस्तो लागेको थियो त्यो त अति सफ्ट ह्यान्ड थियो भन्दै थियो त्यो त अब त्यो त सुट गरेको बल हातै माथि छ अनि अन टार्गेट बलै रोकेपछि त
त्यही त दामी भएको थियो यार तर बार्सलोना पिएससी त
ओ यो सेमिफाइनल त दुबै खतरा भएको थियो यार अस्तिको पनि पिएससी धेरै राम्रो छ यार त्यो खाली
पिएसजी नै जान्छ जस्तो
जान्छ
लागिरहेको छ तर
जस्तो मलाई नि तर होइन इन्टर फेरि हेर्न त्यस्तो झुर खेलेर झुर त के भन्ने तर त्यस्तो अनअट्याकिङ खेलेर पनि जित्छ सबै गेम
सब एभ्री टाइम लिड गर्यो अझ हेर्न
त्यही
एभ्री टाइम 3 चुडी नै गोल हान्थ्यो
टाइट छ यसपालि आर्सनलले नजितेकै आनन्द भयो मेन
त्यही
पखाइ त मेरो गेम सक्यो 2-on-2 खेल्न मिल्छ
2-on-2 शेयर्ड स्क्रिनबाट चाहिँ मिल्छ कि जस्तो लाग्यो यार
ए
पक्कै त म ट्राई गरौँ न आजकल इन्टरनेट फास्ट भइसक्यो नि मलाई हाम्रो
यसमा मिल्छ बरु यता आइज यो खेल्न आइज नि त यता त्यो डाउनलोड गरेर यो खेल्न आइज यसमा मिल्छ 2-on-2
त्यो खेल्यौँ न त
त्यो
अर्को गेम थियो मसँग त छ तैँले गर्नु पर्यो नि त्यो
ई फुटबल भन्ने डाउनलोड गर्न ई फुटबल डाउनलोड गर्न गेम हो
गेम होला नि मुला अब यसलाई डाउनलोड गर्न आउनु नि पर्यो नि
ए फ्री हो केही चाहिँदैन हो
तैँले राँचीकोबाट चलाइरहेको छस् त
त्यो चाहिँदैन केही पनि चाहिँदैन फ्री गेम हो मुला
ए हजुर फ्री गेम हो त्यही त गुगल फर्स्ट टाइम मेसीको फोटो रहेछ है तर मन पर्छ
अझ मेसी नै हो यसमा
ए हो तैँले डाउनलोड गर्दै हटो आगे
खेल
ये सेम कंट्रोल सब सेम हो
ए भन्नाले त्यस्तो मोड्सहरू त्यो पहिला जस्तो करियर मोडहरू छैन अनि त्यही भएर खालि अब त्यही हो कोइन्सहरू किनेर उ गरेर गर्नुपर्छ पखै त यसमा तर पार्ट प्लेयरहरू लिएर खेल्नुपर्छ क्या पखै एकछिन म हेरिहाल्छु यसमा टिमहरू लिएर खेल्न मिल्छ मिल्दैन
कति मिनट देखेर छ
यसले कम्प्युटर भाषामा बोल्न थाले यार म त
यसको इन्टरनेट जहिले किन झुरो तपाईं अन गर्ने कि
अरे यसमा फेरि
तो आगे कति बेर देखेर छ त केन्द्र
प्रचलकोबाट के भन्छ तेरो साइन इन गर्न मिल्छ आकार
ल ट्वाङ्गेले साइन इन गरेर चाहिँ के राँचीकोबाट
ए होइन प्रचलको पिएसबाट तेरो साइन इन गर्नु मिल्छ
ए मिल्छ
त्यसपछि त मेरो गर होइन अनि प्रज्वलले तेरो गर्छ किनभने यसमा फेरि त्यो एक्जिबिसन टाइपको खेल्न मिल्दैन रहेछ त्यो तर हामीसँग इनफ गुड टिम हुन्छ यस तेरो टिम पनि पहिलादेखि थियो नि होइन ठिकै छ होला
के गर्नु पर्यो रे मैले चाहिँ राँचीले चाहिँ मेरै प्ले स्टेसनबाट खेल्न मिल्दैन
ए त्यो पनि मिल्छ मिल्दैन थाहा छैन
गेस्ट मोड गर्न मिल्दैन
ए मिल्छ कि क्या हो गर त गर तर त यसो गर त मेरोबाट आइज क्या मसँग अर्को एउटा अकाउन्ट छ होइन
ए ल
रिसेल
ल
प्लेयर भएको अनि
ल ल
मलाई
ल
इन्भाइट गरे मेरो त पखै त
ल त्यसै म तेरोबाट लगइन गर्छु है त
ल ल ल ल म पनि अर्कोमा
लगइन
गएँ है
ल ल